Hello everyone, welcome to the weekly series by FFCE, where we share insights regarding various topics in food industry, food technology and food processing. So today I will be presenting on carbonated beverages, one of the most dynamic and fast evolving segment of the food and beverage industry. This presentation will cover what carbonated beverages are, their types, manufacturing process, machinery requirements, taxation and government schemes supporting this sector. So let us begin with the basics. So first, what are carbonated beverages are? Carbonated beverages are drinks that contain dissolved carbon dioxide gas which creates bubble, fizz and a refreshing mouthfeel. Carbonation is achieved by injecting CO2 into the liquid under pressure. When the bottle or can is opened, the pressure is released and the gas escapes as bubbles. Chemically, CO2 dissolve in water to form carbonic acid, which gives a mild tangy taste and enhanced flavor perception. This carbonation not only improves sensory appeal but also slightly improve shelf life. So now we will discuss about the types of carbonated beverages. Carbonated beverages can be broadly classified into several categories. First, soft drinks such as cola, lemon lime and orange flavored beverages. Second, flavored carbonated drinks including products like Apife, Zira soda and ginger ale. Third, carbonated energy drinks which combine carbonation with caffeine and functional ingredients. Fourth, carbonated fruit beverages which must meet FSI specified minimum fruit content. Apart from these, we also have carbonated waters, alcoholic carbonated drinks and functional sparkling beverages enriched with vitamins, minerals or probiotics. So now we will discuss about the manufacturing process of carbonated drinks, beverages. The production of carbonated beverages follows a systematic and highly controlled process. It begins with water treatment, followed by syrup preparation, mixing, carbonation, filling, capping, pasteurization if required, packaging, and storage. Each step is critical because even small deviation can affect taste, carbonation stability, and product safety. So now we'll discuss about each steps of carbonated beverage. The first step is raw material handling. The main raw material handling used in carbonated beverages include water, sweeteners such as sugar or HFCS, flavor, colors, food, acids like citric or phosphoric acid, CO2 gas, and preservatives. All incoming raw materials undergo quality inspection to ensure they meet food grade standards. Water quality, in particular, is extremely important as it forms more than 85 to 90% of the final product. So, now we'll discuss about the second step, which is water treatment. Water treatment ensures safety, purity, and taste consistency. It involves coagulation, filtration, activated carbon treatment, softening, UV, or ozone disinfection, and often reverse osmosis. The treated water is stored in sanitized stainless steel tanks to prevent contamination before further processing. So now we will be discussing about the third step, which is syrup preparation. In this step, sugar is dissolved in hot water to form simple syrup. Flavor concentrates, color, acids, and preservatives are added according to the formulation. The syrup is thoroughly mixed, filtered for clarity, and checked for consistency to ensure the same taste in every batch. Now we'll discuss about the fourth step, which is mixing or proportioning. The prepared syrup is blended with treated water using automatic proportioners. Accurate ratios such as 1:5 or 1:7 are maintained to ensure uniform sweetness and flavor. The beverage is cooled to low temperature to improve CO2 absorption during carbonation. Now we'll move forward to fifth step, which is carbonation, which is the most critical step. The beverage is cooled to around 0 to 4 degrees Celsius because cold liquid absorb more CO2. Carbon dioxide is injected under pressure using a carbonator, typically between 60 to 100 psi, achieving the desired carbonation level. CO2 not only give fizz but also enhance mouthfeel and help in preservation. Now we'll move forward to sixth step, which is filling. Filling is done using counter pressure filling machines to prevent CO2 loss. Carbonated beverages can be filled into PET bottles, glass bottles, or aluminum cans. The entire filling operation takes place in a clean, sanitized environment to ensure food safety. Now we will move forward to seventh step, which is capping and sealing. After filling, bottles are immediately capped to retain carbonation. Automatic capping machines ensure airtight sealing. Leak tests and vacuum checks are carried out to confirm seal integrity. Now we'll move forward to eighth step, which is pasteurization, but it is optional. Pasteurization is optional and mainly used for fruit-based or preservative-free carbonated drinks. It reduces microbial load and improve shelf life. Common methods include tunnel pasteurization, while hot fill is rarely used for carbonated beverages. So now we're discussing the last step, which is packaging. Final packaging includes labeling, batch coding, and secondary packaging such as shrink wrapping or cartoon. Proper packaging protects the product during transportation and provide essential consumer information. So now we'll be discussing about all the machinery required for the manufacturing of carbonated beverages. Carbonated beverages manufacturing requires specialized machinery for water treatment, syrup preparation, blending, carbonation, filling, and packaging. Key equipments includes RO system, syrup tanks, proportioners, chillers, carbonators, filling machines, cappers, labors, and shrink wrapping machines. The level of automation depends on plant capacity, ranging from semi-automatic to fully automatic high-speed lines. So now we're discussing about each equipment. Like for water, water is the most critical raw material in carbonated beverages, contributing nearly 90% of the final product. Therefore, a robust raw water treatment system is essential to ensure safety, taste, consistency, and regulatory compliance. Raw water treatment system key equipments are multi-gate sand filter, activated carbon filter, water softener, micron cartridge filter, UV ozone disinfection, reverse osmosis system. So now for syrup preparation. Syrup preparation is where the taste and identity of the beverage are created. The process starts in a sugar dissolving tank where sugar is mixed with hot water to form a uniform syrup. Syrup preparation equipments are sugar dissolving tank, steam jacketed heating and mixing tank, syrup filter plate filter, SS304316 storage tanks, ingredient dosing system. So once the syrup is ready, it is blended with treated water using an automatic proportioner. This equipment maintains precise ratios such as 1:5 or 1:7, ensuring identical taste in every batch. The blended beverage is then passed through a chilling system or plate heat exchanger cooling it around 0 to 4 degrees Celsius, which is essential for effective carbonation. Proper carbonation is vital because it directly impacts fizz, mouthfeel, product freshness, and consumer experience. Blending and carbonation equipments are automatic proportioner and blender, chilling system, plate heat exchanger, mixing tank with agitators, carburetor units, CO2 storage and purifier, deaeration system. So now for the carbonation. After carbonation, the beverage is transferred to the filling section, which is designed to retain carbonation and ensure hygiene. Bottles or cans are first cleaned using a rinsing machine to remove dust or contaminants. Filling is carried out using counter pressure filling machines which prevent CO2 loss during filling. Immediately after filling, bottles are sealed using automatic capping machines for PET bottles, crown corkers for glass bottles or can seamer, or for aluminium cans. A neck sterilizer ensures hygiene in the critical bottle-neck area. Packaging equipment include labeling machines, batch coding units, and shrink wrapping machines for secondary packaging. For large operation, cartoons, sealing, palletizing, and stretch wrapping systems are used to ensure efficient logistic and safe transportation. So now for the filling and packaging equipments are bottle rinsing machine, counter pressure filling machine, capping, seaming machine, neck sterilizer, labeling and coding machine, shrink wrapping and cartooning. So these are all the equipments for manufacturing of carbonated beverages. So now we will be discussing about taxation on carbonated beverages. In India, carbonated beverages fall under a high tax category due to their sugar content and perceived health risks. Currently, all carbonated beverages attract a flat GST rate of 40% regardless of whether they are regular, zero sugar or functional. This taxation follows a sin tax approach aimed at discouraging excessive consumption while generating revenue for public health programs. So now we will be discussing about all the government schemes for carbonated beverages manufacturers. Carbonated beverage manufacturing comes under the food processing sector and is supported by several government schemes. These includes PMFME, PMAGP, MSME benefits, CGST MSE, mega food parks and export assistance through APEDA. These schemes provide capital subsidies, collateral free loans, infrastructure support, marketing assistance, and export promotion. PMFME is generally for micro beverage units. Support they provide are 35% subsidy on machinery up to 10 lakh, packaging, branding, and marketing support, training and farmer registration. Under PMEGP is for new small beverage startup. They support provide 15 to 35% margin money, subsidy loan, subsidy for new units, project cost up to Rs 50 lakh. MSME Udyam for micro medium units, support they provide easier bank loans, priority sector leading technology upgradation benefits. CGT MSME or for MSME manufacturer, support they provide collateral-free loans up to 2 crore, bank loan risk guarantee, working capital, and machinery finance. By effectively using these schemes, carbonated beverage manufacturer can reduce capital cost, access easy finance, build compliant infrastructure, and scale their business domestically as well as globally. So now to conclude, carbonated beverages represent a high growth but highly regulated segment of the food industry. Successful manufacturing requires strong control over water quality, carbonation hygiene, and packaging. Although taxation is high, government schemes, proper planning and quality compliance can make this business profitable and scalable. With rising demand for functional and innovation sparkling drinks, this sector holds strong future potential. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe.